Greetings, and welcome to episode 22 of Destructor and the Lion, Cuphead. We're gonna match his stick, and we're gonna arm and hammer this bitch into submission. He's gonna get wrestled.
Oh yeah? We're gonna do the wrestling?
We're gonna wrestle him.
So, speaking of Arm and Hammer, I have a paladin in World of Warcraft called Arm and Hammer.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, that's where that story ends.
Wonderful. I'm glad you shared it.
Yeah.
What were we getting?
I was just bringing it up. We're gonna talk about weeb stuff.
Weeb stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were talking about
So,
Yu Yu Hakusho in the past.
What do you think was the first show you watched? Like, not actively this is an anime and I want to watch it. Not that kind of show. I mean, we can do that afterwards. But what do you think is the first legitimate anime you watched without realizing it was an anime?
Probably Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Probably Pokemon for a lot of people.
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon. There's all the likes for that.
I forgot Digimon's a thing.
Oh, Digimon.
Even though I have a poster over there.
I Digimon. You're welcome to that, by the way. Fuck!
What do you mean? For the poster?
Didn't I buy you the collection?
No, I bought it. It was on sale on Amazon. I bought it.
A great
You're welcome for that.
Is it bad that I wanted to do the fucking meme?
Oh,
Fucking
don't
memes?
do it! No.
Oh
I
god.
can't handle it. I mean, maybe as a blooper at the end, we can play what happened before we started this. When I was forced to sit, when I sat on your hand. Because you're stupid.
Okay, and I'd say along with that, for me, would be late night Toonami, or not Toonami, Adult Swim that I'd watch.
Mm-hmm.
Would be, there was always, Cowboy Bebop was probably my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, Case Closed, all the likes. I really liked, but didn't really know what it was. I thought it was just a show. I never,
it's more of those cartoons.
Yeah, I never would have thought it was something from Japan that would be a whole different genre of entertainment. But then up till about senior year of high school, I actually started watching.
I didn't start watching it until I was in college. It was a funny thing. One of my friends in programming class was like, "Ryan, do you watch the animus?" And I was just like, "No." He's like, "Really? You don't watch any?" He's like, you seem like the type who'd watch animus. I'm like, I don't watch any. But it wasn't until in college that I started actually watching it.
Yeah, I'd say my first one was Dead Man Wonderland, and I watched it entirely in one day. I was like, I probably shouldn't do this on a regular basis.
No.
But I did. I don't remember what all my first shows were. I just remember Dead Man Wonderland being the first.
Ran into that.
What about you? What was your first?
The first show.
What broke your anime cherry?
Bleach. Like
You bleached your cherry? Jesus Christ.
360 something episodes.
What a way to fucking start, Jesus Christ.
Give me super, I'm a super, we should both super duper him. Or I can die. Or you can die. I didn't even get to see how much damage it did! Yeah, so I watched Bleach for the first time. Okay. Not like I didn't like anime or anything, I just didn't watch it. It just didn't seem interesting.
Yeah.
Like, one show that piqued my... I'd say it's probably when I was on Adult Swim. They were playing a weird show. I'm so confused because there was this motorcyclist without a head and this girl who just pulled a sword out of her sleeve out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, I wasn't watching one. Little did I know the show was called Da-Da-Da-Da.
Da-da-da-da.
Or Dara, whatever you call it. But
Or Durr.
or Durr.
Durr is a good
And then it wasn't until after I watched Bleach, I'm like, whoa, what was that show I watched on Adult Swim? So what I did, I looked up, like, all the shows Adult Swim like, broadcast during 1 year, and it's like, oh, there's this show called, oh, they jump. Those little hot tamales jump.
You should have seen how far you got. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
My bad. I get salty and I just want to play it back in the...
I'm back. Yeah, after that I was like, whoa.
Tekken 7 got a new character. What do you think about that?
Not out yet. Both
soon.
Geese is not out, and Noctis is not out.
Who?
Noctis? Have you not seen that?
No.
Final Fantasy 15, Noctis, the main character for Final Fantasy 17, is going to be in Tekken 7.
What?
He's got a sword and everything.
What?
Yeah, he looks sweet.
No, I didn't know anything about him until I saw an ad for Geese. I was like, who the fuck is this dude?
Yeah. Well, he should be something. I don't know if there's an official date yet.
I need to get the friggin'
Season pass. Yeah, that's what Carpenter was saying too. He's like, I need to see. Maybe. Do you have the order character?
I do not.
Because the pass doesn't give you that character.
Which one was that? The vampire girl?
Yeah, the one from Tekken Revolution?
Resurrection?
No, not Resurrection was Tekken 5. I fell from that. What were we talking about? Yeah, Draw. So I was playing... No. I was playing Draw.
Yeah.
I was watching...
Like you do.
Watching Draw. After that, and I was like, oh, the show's amazing. I wish there was more. There was more eventually, but it took a while.
Fuck.
I was done with 25 episodes. And then also, during that same time, I was like, oh, what's this mech show with these, like, people assaulting the city? And these, like, two kids piloting this one mech. And it turns out it was a show called Eureka 7.
Yeah.
And
and a mech show. Big O. I watched a lot.
You mean James Bond, the mech show?
Yeah, James Bond, Batman with a giant mech.
Yeah. I never watched it, but probably good, I would imagine.
I keep cutting you off, I realize. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm such an asshole.
It's all good. Such an asshole. I don't know. But, yeah. So, those two shows are still like one of my favorite shows. I didn't think it's because of nostalgia. It might be because of like this is like the first anime I've watched, but I've probably rewatched Draw 3 times and like Eureka 7 4 times, and kind of like it. Not like a shonen show or anything, but
I'd say Deadman Wonderland for me definitely has a place in my heart. It's not the best show. It kind of got off way too early, and I kept reading online that there was going to be more to it, but I don't think there's going to be. I hope there is. I don't know if it's going to happen, but regardless, it's still a special place in my heart for being the first. But I definitely enjoyed like the characters and whatnot.
Yeah,
it's not just like it was the first thing I saw, so therefore I liked it. I genuinely liked the brutality of it, the grittiness, the realism of holy shit. I feel like people could actually be like this.
What's the guy with the arm blades? Crow?
Crow, yeah.
He was so cool.
It's pretty freaking great.
Oh, the main character was a little bitch.
Oh, that's anime for you.
So, characters, little bitch. Characters, pretty nice.
Yeah, it's like everyone else had a better power than him.
Yeah. And then, like, at the very end, you, like, discover something that's very crucial to the plot, and then it just ends.
Yep.
So.
He's like, hey, guess what? You know this thing that happened the whole thing? Yeah. Guess what? Surprise.
Guess
what?
It's
a lie!
It's over now. Haha. Lol.
I really like the guitar guy, too.
Oh, yeah. The guy who shoots like lasers instead of his guitar.
Yeah. He's a douche, but he's cool.
You had to pick one of your favorites. I don't think I could pinpoint my favorite anime. I can tell you
anime?
I can tell you some of my favorites. I can't tell you my favorite. I know I can't.
If I had to say one, I'd probably say...
Save me!
I thought it was me that died. I've gotten the most enjoyment out of Dragon Ball Z. Fuck! Just on the games alone, I'd say I got the most enjoyment I could get out of it.
Well, the game,
Speaking of dragon, pop up the dragon!
Dragon fucked up our game.
But the games in Dragon Ball Z alone pretty much made it great, and then Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Fantastic.
Well,
We're gonna be right back.
I'm gonna fix this
Get
real
some
quick.
technical difficulties. We died, but didn't die.
Yeah. We're back
We're back!
from this technical nightmare, which was, I don't know, we both died, or maybe we didn't both die. Something weird happened.
Dragon Ball Z. Also, Yu Yu Hakusho is pretty great too.
Yu Hakusho, yeah.
Although I don't know if that one's nostalgia.
You never finished it? I've never finished it.
Yeah.
I've only
But
watched.
it's just so it's hilarious. It's so funny.
It's pretty good.
The spear gun.
Like, oh my gosh, I love how stubborn. Name.
Kuwabara?
No, the main character. I can't even think of his name.
Urameshi?
Yeah. I love how stubborn he is. And like, throughout the entire show, you think he's gonna change, and like he changes a little bit, but he's still stubborn as fuck.
And then Hiei is God.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Also known as the voice of Vegeta, which is fucking fantastic.
Weird.
You know, it's so funny. So funny how many characters a lot of people have that they use the same voice.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just said that weird. I mean, like they do the same voice.
What are you doing, you
That's
super
so
at?
I didn't think I had my super, so I thought I did my shield thing like you were doing.
Uh-huh.
Instead, I had my super.
Oh fuck. You save me? Super scoop him up.
Yeah, I feel like there's something we should be doing here, but I don't know what.
We're damaging them. Oh, that was close. I just saw on the on that board or whatever that this section takes a while. I think it's a good portion of the fight. Oh, that one got us both. Look out, we're probably really close to the end of that. Yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah. Like we were doing it, we're just with our guns being like auto tracking. I don't think they're as strong.
Yeah, but they get the job done easy.
That's for sure. Can suck up like I do right there. So, do you have any other, let's say, that was like an older anime. Do you have any like, newer shows you would consider?
I really like Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill's pretty great. Kill la Kill's pretty great. Kame ga Kill is the word that I meant to say. I said Kill la Kill, but Kill la Kill's great as well.
What about Kame ga Kill you think is great? Because a lot of people on the internet think that anime is trash.
Well, I liked the
Tickled your bum. You see that?
spoilers. I really liked. Like I said, don't have to spoil.
You don't have to. Yeah.
I really like the characters. I like the character development that it has. It's a twist, but not really a twist. The whole show, but it's expected right out of the gate. But it's expected and not expected at the same time. It's strange, but just for whatever reason, I hold it dear in my heart. I really like it. People can call it trash if they want. I don't care. That's my opinion. I enjoy it.
It's like I love this saying. It's like your favorite anime is trash.
Yeah.
I love that saying so much.
Which sometimes it's true. It's just like
it's like if your favorite's your favorite, so you can't.
Yeah, you can't blame yourself or blame anyone else. Like I enjoy Naruto. Would I consider it a favorite? No. Did I enjoy my time watching it? Yes. Have I finished it? No.
Like I enjoy Naruto until episode like what was it 125, and then it's all filler.
I don't remember what we got to.
And then Shippuden, I got to like the Ninja War, and I'm like, this. I don't know, it just
Goes on for too long.
Just didn't keep my attention.
Got a lot of cool ideas.
I mean, like,
but I certainly feel like it drew on a lot more than it probably should have.
It's kind of cool seeing how people go from like the first serious arc in that show, like the Hidden Mist Village or whatever, to
shit.
Like people dropping meteors on each other, all like Final Fantasy style. I'm like, well, this plays quickly, and then people are shooting bombs that are like Dragon Ball Z power. I'm like, what happened to just like people having some cool water powers and just cutting you up with like little kunais or swords? It's changed a little bit now, but kind of cool thinking back at it. And like, oh, it's changed so much.
What's great about that is that one person you knew who didn't even watch the show, yet praised it highly. When all he did was read the synopsises.
Oh yeah, yeah, that person.
That was
interesting fellow. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I need to watch them all because they like.
That is ridiculous.
They need like where they have a tell where you can see that they're like.
They do? I was paying attention. I paid attention to the dragon.
No, he doesn't really do much. Like the little fire guys, they have a tell. They kind of like crouch down.
But he shakes his butt.
Like, yeah, and that too.
I'm doing.
Oh, 1 health already, G. What's going on?
I'm in the hot seat. Die.
Did you do that on purpose?
Maybe. I'm trying to think what else.
I'm trying to think of an old one. Okay, I've got an old one and a new favorite. An old favorite and a new favorite. Got old favorite. One of favorite watcher. Rurouni Kenshin or Rurouni Kenshin, however you want to put it.
I always saw that it was on Adult Swim, but I never watched it.
See, Carpenter loved the show. You know, he like praised it so much, recommended it to me, and I just never watched it. Like I just don't want to. It's so long.
It was definitely something that looked interesting, but I just never did.
And like eventually, I was like, okay, I'll start watching this. Oh my gosh, it is so good. Like the animation quality is dated as fuck, but like the story is pretty good. I don't know, it's just something about like I don't know the character development where it's like he used to be like this bad person and then he's trying to do better. It's like I guess a redemption story. So awesome.
Inuyasha is a pretty good show too.
I've never watched it. Oh my gosh, he tickled my butthole too hard. And also, he has the katana and the blade's on the opposite side of where it normally is. Kinda cool!
You know that's a traditional thing back there.
But
it's not necessarily traditional, but that was like a thing.
Not having
a false edge? Yeah.
Well, having an edge towards himself, though?
Mm-hmm. It's to throw your enemies off guard. They're just like, well, I gotta protect myself from that edge. And not worry about the other edge. Other than like, oh shit. And their mind is blown. I don't know why I just turned Jack Black there for a second. Their mind is blown!
We did see the Backpack 3 3-pack collection. When we were looking at the
should have been
pawn shops.
I don't know what the other movie was. Orange County. Never heard of it before. Could have been Shallow Hal. Could have been Tenacious D. No, it's Orange County. Oh, the #1 hit Jack Black movie.
Yeah.
What's we talking about? Old anime.
Oh yeah, I didn't talk about my new favorite. New favorite. It's fairly recent. Mob Psycho.
Oh my god, Mob Psycho is so great! How could I have forgotten?
Love Mob Psycho. I love the manga. I love the anime. Oh my gosh, Mob is such a good character. I love him so much because he's so strong and has this psychic, like this crazy psychic ability, but even though he's so strong, has this crazy psychic ability. It doesn't change him. It's not gonna make him better. It's not gonna make him a better like human being or a better person. Only like working at himself is gonna make him a better human being and a better person. And I love that so much. It's not like his powers or some gift that he has. Oh, I just love it so much. Also, like the fighting and like the stuff that goes on in it. So good. Like, I love One Punch Man, but oh my gosh, Mob Psycho is on.
What? I had the shield thing on. What the fuck?
It's not a shield. I think it's just stars that are around you that do damage.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a leaf shield, like Mega Man.
No.
What I get for assuming it's an ass out of you.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, that is.
Yeah, Mob Psycho's pretty great. How could I have forgotten? I need to rewatch that.
I'm trying to get Lily to watch it. I'm just like, you'll fall in love with this character.
Yeah, he's so great.
I don't want to talk about this other one. I recommend the other one, but
what?
I keep on telling you to watch it. It's called like Fuck. Oh fuck.
It's called Fuck. Oh,
yeah.
It sounds like my kind of anime.
Yeah, it's called Chunibyo. Keep on telling you to watch it's that Delusion one.
Is it the one with the goat?
No, that's Nichijou! The Everyday Lives for the...
I keep doing that, don't I?
I love that. I haven't watched that one. I need to watch it.
You need to watch it too.
Also,
so what is this
from
other
what
one?
I've seen, it's hilarious.
Chunibyo
is this kid. He is in middle school, and he has this. I don't know, I guess delusion, so they call it Chunibyo. But it's pretty much, he would dress up in like trench coats and have like airsoft guns on his back, and he'd go around and like pretend stuff by himself, like in parks and whatnot. And like whenever people would talk to him, he'd talk to him in like a lowered voice, and he'd be all like, "Oh, I sense a dark presence here," for some like very mundane thing. So he'd talk like that in like middle school and whatnot. And then eventually he got over it, and since he got over it, he doesn't. All of his old friends. He doesn't want to have like, people remember him, so he like changes schools. And so he changes schools, and in high school he wants to start like a new like life, I guess, or a new chapter in his like life. But he does that, and he's all over his Chunibyo, and then he meets this girl who has who's doing the same stuff, who has Chunibyo, and everywhere he goes, he just can't get away from this one girl. So, oh my gosh.
Speaking of airsoft, Sabagebu.
Oh my gosh, Sabagebu is pretty hilarious.
So great. It needs
just
more.
It's like it's more of there's like 3 episodes in one episode. Actually, it's very episodic. I guess it's sort of like
it's more of a It's more of a just enjoyable. This show's ridiculous. Enjoy it. Not really too crazy character development.
No, it's not necessary. It's just pretty much pure comedy.
It's just comedy and just entertainment. Which honestly, that's what I prefer. I don't mind good stories and stuff, but just sometimes it's hard to keep my attention. That's kind of actually why I stopped watching One Piece a little bit, actually. I
mean, you can only watch a show with 700 something episodes for so long.
I know. I think we got to like 75, no problem. And I'm starting to get like, kind of getting burnt out.
Well, it doesn't help that the pacing of every episode is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about like earlier in the show, but like, your episodes are so bad. Like, if you read the manga, you can tell that like it's like a chapter per episode, and there's only 20 pages in the chapter, and in some chapters it's just fighting and that's it. And like, how can you animate 22 minutes for 20 pages?
Yeah.
So they figure out a way to stretch it out, and that's what kind of sucks about some shonen shows.
Kind of same with Naruto is watched a lot of it in a short amount of time. And it's went by too fast. But I guess a new one.
I've been watching Boruto. I'm caught up. I watch it every week actually.
Really?
Yeah.
How is it?
It has like a couple good arcs. I mean, a lot of it's just cheesy filler. Like, I'm pretty sure the original Naruto, they progressed a lot faster than that. They have.
Well, now they know that they can draw it out and get more.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love these characters. These wacky characters.
Oh, they're all the same though. Remember this person? Guess what? Their son and or daughter is that character pretty much. I don't know, like it's got some good arcs. It's got some good fights, I guess. Got 40 episodes already.
Right.
You were doing really good there too. You didn't get hit at all until this part.
He decided to say something.
Sorry. Well, I mean,
No, I knew I was.
we'll do one more try. And oh, that was good. We'll call it Twitteroonies.
What a rooney.
He's just beating us too hard. Exhausting.
Can we do one more after this?
Why are you not feeling?
No, I'm
this?
not feeling this one. I
But
already died.
But I'm feeling it though. I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm feeling it now.
Thank you. Fucking Christ.
Oh, I don't know if I'm feeling it anymore. I was doing good. Just sent you down.
Sniper no sniping over here. Fuck her.
Yeah, we'll do one more. Good day for a spell battle. Any other quick anime you want to talk about? I mean, I could talk about a lot. I just don't want to hog on all of this.
I'm just like trying to think of something off the top of my head of like an anime that I hated. Or any anime that you like hate.
Hate and still watching it, or hate and just stop watching.
Just
Or
yes.
hate and refuse to watch. Because there's all three.
Like not necessarily like you hate this show and therefore no one should like this show. Like not kind of like that. Like not starting some beef hate, but like it's just the show just seems so dumb. Like why?
Oops. That's a fault.
We're already talking. Might as well.
So
Like
you have.
I don't even know if I have one. It was
Oh,
just,
I have
thought
examples.
that popped in my head. Man.
So Eureka 7 is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Yeah.
And it ends... I think it ends fairly well. But good old Bandai... Or is it Bandai? I'm pretty sure Bandai was at least the publisher. I don't know if they have a hand in it or not. Whatever. But whoever decided to make a sequel to Eureka 7 probably shouldn't have had that thought, because the sequel to Eureka 7 is not very good. And you know it's not very good is when they add time travel for no reason into a show.
Yeah.
And I'm just... It's so bad. I wouldn't recommend watching. If you like Eureka 7, just don't watch the sequel. Might as well not even exist. It is gut. Again?
Go on.
Did it break again?
Shh. Go on.
Like yeah, we're playing. Yep.
Yeah.
It might as well not even exist.
So go on.
We'll just say.
Don't you feel the same way about Tokyo Ghoul Season 2?
I mean, if I've never read the manga of Tokyo Ghoul, I think Tokyo Ghoul Season 2 may have been okay. But after watching the first season, I was like, well, I have to read the manga now and keep on knowing what's happening in the story. Once they finally released Season 2, and I saw that all that they've changed and cut out, I'm like, Tokyo Ghoul Season 2 could have been so much better! I don't know if I blame the animation studio or not, but whoever made this decision for that, you could have done it better. You gotta stuff a lot of chapters in only 12 episodes.
Yeah, that's it. The more and more I think about it, the more and more I'm like, I don't really hate the show. I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it, but like most things, I was like, I'm content. I was like, yeah, I watched that. It was a thing. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, it's just okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, there's a decent amount of shows that are just okay.
Okay.
I can think of a show off the top of my head that was not okay.
Huh.
It was pretty meh. It's called C, The Power of Money and Control.
Oh, I made you watch that show too.
I was like,
Ryan, the show looks so funny. You should watch it.
The show seems interesting. It is not. It is not good. It is a show about money. But there's people who have like a set amount of money, and they're supposed to fight each other in these battles in this this world. And once they fight each other, they like take their money, and they become bankrupt. And like, I don't know. That world is intertwined with the real world, and that it's a mess.
Ooh, Fooly Cooley's another one that I like.
Fooly Cooley.
Fooly Cooley.
Fooly Cooley.
Cootie Cootie. But off the top of my head, I can't think of anything that I hate. I'll try and remember next time.
Next time, we'll talk about some shows we hate.
We'll talk about hatred.
Not the crappy video game about murdering people.
Oh yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it?
That was a big controversy too, yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Fucking normies.